in interview of Karan Thapar and Ashish Rai, we see in one point again the question of DNA testing is coming, and we see Mamata Banerjee taking Krishna Bose and Sugata Bose by her side, claiming that she didn't believe the plane crash theory, and she is demanding if DNA test is made of the so-called ashes. So I want to ask you how again all these questions are coming. DNA test is then possible if DNA is there. I don't think that in ash, which is a product of cremation in electric
or any other cremation,
any other cremation,
there is no organic material,
there should have no organic
there
materials.
is no DNA. DNA test is not possible in these ashes. This has been many times discussed in the JMCI. I also objected to that steps of DNA testing on these ashes of the Renkoji, so preserved in the Renkoji temple. And ultimately, JMCI accepted that after accepting opinions from experts of UK, USA, Japan and Germany. They also opined that from such ashes, DNA test is not possible. This is already decided. All these are in records submitted to the Government of India, also in the records of the JMCI. Now before that, before any test of a medical legal specimen, you have to see few conditions satisfied. The conditions are, it must be obtained in a legal manner. This is my question to the JMCI. Is the specimen in the Renkoji temple, previously it was under senior Muchichuki, now under his son, the junior Muchichuki. Is it legally preserved? Has it any logbook? Who handed over to whom? On which date? Where is that? Legal records. Nothing is there. The first point is not satisfied. Number two, it must be relevant to the issue. Where is the chain of so-called plane crash in Taiwan and transferred to Japan, then to Renkoji temple, and this preservation, this chain and relevance, where it is established. And number two, the claim of the custody of the items must be intact and known. Can anyone tell officially on oath that how, from who picked up these assets from the, collected these assets from the crematorium in Taiwan? Who took it to the airport? First to the any religious shrine in Taiwan, as the story goes. Who is the person? Then who took this to the airport in Taiwan? Then who took it to the Japan, Tokyo airport? And from there, who took it to the senior Muchizuki? What is this chain? The persons. This chain has to be established. And the country is still in darkness. Where is this chain? And most important is, I have submitted to the JMCI that whatever was present in 45 in the Renkoji temple, so-called urn of the ashes and its contents, has been changed. When we went to the Renkoji this time in 2001, it has changed. The urn has changed and the contents have changed. Previously in the contents were ashes and a piece of gold and a teeth. Now you see, today there is no ashes, no gold piece which fill the so-called carriage teeth. That is not there now. Now the flat skull bones, long bones of the body, human body, and also intact 7 teeth. From where they have come? Definitely the specimen has changed. Such a change of medical specimen is a crime. Who had changed it? If a crime is already there, a change is there, no question of any test comes. And moreover, let me tell, they are deliberately confusing the country with toying with two things. One is human ashes, one is human remains. Yes, from human remains DNA test is possible. Creation, a deliberate creation of confusion in the public mind, again I tell, is a crime. That crime was started by Mr. Pranab Mukherjee and a group of media persons in Bengal, and public is still confused that from this human as DNA tests need to be done. I am quoting some, and we took opinions, we submitted opinions from CCMB Hyderabad, which is considered to be the most important premier National Institute of Genetic Studies, Hyderabad. Ajay Gupta, who was professor head and also the government's head on forensics. Teddy Milton of USA, of mitotyping technologies USA. Professor Savante Pabo, Director, Department of Genetics, Max Planck Institute of Evolutionary Anthropology, Leipzig, Germany. Professor Sir Alec of UK, and also we took the opinion of some two universities of Japan. All they have opined that DNA study on such specimens, which is a product of cremation, is not possible. And still today, all these persons, they are confused themselves and also confusing the people. It's very bad. It's very bad and very, very sad.
Just one thing I made to clear here. I think 2 times it was changed. At first it was only S. As per the British documents, they already have mentioned that it may not be of human beings at all.
Yes,
That means
in the file 249, there is only S. Subsequent, in another file, there is S, one carries tooth filled with gold. And now, no S,
no S.
no gold, no carries tooth, only flat bones, long bones, and intact 90. There are interested persons, they are criminals, they are changing this specimen.
Out of deep conspiracy.
Yes, to execute their own malafide purpose and doing all these crimes.